Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server, Infinity Evolved, Toddy the Body here. Now, today, not really today, but we have a problem on the server. We have an infection. There's a cute little squirrel there. We have, you know those movies, and there's conspiracy theories, and I think they even covered it on X-Files, where there are things and they parade themselves as humans, okay? But when you least expect it, it's time for invasion and they start sneezing and coughing, and they are just they want to assimilate everybody to what they are. You know, like the Puppet Master movie, or what are those movies? Invasion with Nicole Kidman. We have blue slime growing. See, blue slime. G, and we know who it is. We know the culprit. It's Grok. I knew it. He's an alien. He wants everybody to be blue slime just like him. He's even growing blue slime up here. He's got a blue slime farm. Well, the farm isn't, but the dirt is. And I think he even has one of his children right here. Look! He's got his children locked up. That's how he does his own. Imagine how he would do us. How he is doing us. Spreading his slime. Oh, it's like sneezing. How do you gotta run through it before any of the snot get along the wall. Ugh, gross. So gross. Well, we have to contain this. And I have designed a very specific trap for blue slime invaders and blue slime infectors and disgusting blue slime sneezers. Let's sleep so that we can dream and come back to life in the morning. Okay. So let's go over to the design of the trap. Right now it's set so that anybody can trigger it, just so we can test it out. I just did a test, and I had forgot to set some settings, so it's kind of like dominoes I was describing to Dragon earlier. Once you set it off, it takes a little bit to set it back. Alright, so we will test it, and then we will see if and then I'll tell you about the design and how it actually works and all that. What is going on here? Okay, let's do this. Let's grab this. That wasn't intended. What was intended is that I was supposed to fill up all of the slots just like this. Okay. Then you take this and you fill up all the slots again. Just that all that extra glass won't come in, because right now, at first, we want the regular glass, and then next we want the yellow, and then we'll take the red, and then we'll do the other red. Alright, so let's see if it actually works. Part of this test was not chunk loading it and then coming back just to see if this not gate works, because I'm having trouble where, like, if I'm not here and then I come back, get it? It's a not gate when I'm not here. Anyways, it doesn't work correctly. So what's supposed to happen is that once you go into the trap zone, it's supposed to encase you into a cage, and if you try to break out of the cage, then it will rebuild the cage. But if you keep on trying, if you're just that persistent, it will actually get rid of you and send you to a far off land. And for right now, it's right up there in the sky, but we are going to move it to the void. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to move it to like maybe a desert or something like that. So let's test it. We go in, builds the cage. Alright, so then he's inside. Blue slime doesn't like to be in cages. So he's like, oh, how do I get out? Let's start breaking blocks. And I'm probably going to lose those glass blocks. I'll need to do some more. So then you start getting other blocks, you know, to show the severity of the cage integrity. It's about to go critical. And then at the last moment when finally you run out of blocks. And let's see if we can get this. There we go. You get teleported. So now we know that we don't have to chunk load it. You get teleported. So let's collect some of these blocks so that we don't lose them. Come on. La la la. I need to deactivate it so don't keep getting teleported. Alright. Let's do this. There we go. And then now we should be good to go. Yeah. Let's get our blocks and then I will start talking about how this works. I didn't mean to get that. Actually, I just want to make sure that I get all the stragglers because I hate losing blocks. And I want to use them, and I don't want to make more. I want to just go set this up before he comes back. There we go. Let's get these. Right there. Okay, so this is how it works. We've got a player detector. This is from Draconic Evolution. It's the same thing that we're using for our floor inside our auto crafting area. And I actually just want to make it a little bit more open so I can walk in here. And you can set it. So right now I have it set for 2 blocks. So the block right here that I'm looking at would be 1 block, and then where I'm standing would be 2. And then it's actually in the square. So all of the detected blocks are where my feet are, all the way in this 5x5 area. I wanted it 3x3. And you can do a 3x3 because you can camouflage the block. But I'm afraid that if he's walking too fast, like running, he might just miss it. Well, of course not through the corner, but you know, if right like that, you know, he might actually miss it. So we don't want that to happen. Alright, so what you can do with that block, one thing that is different from it than the regular one, because it's the advanced, is that you can whitelist people. Okay, so we want to whitelist, I want to switch this to whitelist, and we want to whitelist Grok. Now you have to get his name exactly right because I tried my own name with the lowercase t, but it didn't work. I had to use the uppercase t. What am I trying to do here? Is it this? So you can actually see, because right there, uppercase t. So what we need, and if we don't do this right, it's not going to work exactly. Now what I could do is I could just go set it so that anybody could set it, but I really want the blue slime Menace to be caught. So if we do Grok _ duck farmer, and each of the main words are going to be capitalized, and hopefully we get it right. If we don't get it right, then you won't see the video because this video isn't going up at all until after there is a reaction video. And we'll just take the name out. So you'll know because you're the ones that are actually watching it right now. So we got the name. Let's go back in, whitelist. Okay. Actually, let me show you this first. So like, if it's anybody, oh, we actually have it out on whitelist. If we go to blacklist, then see, that's when it's activated. Okay, so let's go back. And let's see, here we are. Grok _ duck farmer. And I'm pretty sure that's an E. It's not like a weird spelling with an A, farmar. So Grok duck farmer, and then we will double check. There we go. Back. Let's check it one more time. Grok duck. Did he get back online? Doesn't the green mean online? It does say online. Grok duck farmer. Okay, you're good to go. Let's check. He is not online. Okay. Yeah, so now it shouldn't light up with me, of course. It's whitelisted, and I'm so nervous that this is gonna work. Like I mean, okay, there is the underscore. I need to just stop being so OCD about it, and tell you about the rest of this. Okay, so it sends out a redstone signal. The redstone signal comes down here, and this is the builder block. Okay, the builder block, we talked about in different episodes. It will take from an inventory that's on top of it. Now it does need power, and what I've done is I filled it up with power beforehand. You see, I've tested this quite a few times, and this is all the power it's taken out. So I think we're good to go, and we'll throw some power onto it before In fact, we'll just take these down. We will put some power on it beforehand, just to make sure. So let's get our energy nodes. Okay, just like that. Oops. Put the power in, fill it up. All right, while it's doing that. So the redstone signal comes down, it activates the builder block. The builder is set on keep running so that it will build, and then it will just keep on going through the loop, and every time a block is broken, it goes through the loop and refixes it. And this is a shape card, and when we set it up over at his base, we will see us doing that. Okay, so that's full. So that's how we get the cage built. Now, as far as the teleporting part, teleporting the Menace out of the area. So we have a comparator here. If you don't know, this is vanilla redstone right here. The comparator will detect an inventory, or will read an inventory if you want to say, for items inside of it. And once it doesn't have items, it will send out a signal. Now the signal that we will be sending it to will be this NOT gate. So that means it is on this side when, well, pretty much when this is off. And this is off when this inventory is empty. So I guess it's on when the inventory has items in it, and the strength coming out of the comparator is relative to how many items are inside. Okay. So once we have the glass inside and ready for the trap to be sprung, this comparator will be on because there will be items inside, and then it will be sending a signal to right here, which means that this side will be off, which means that there will be no signal going through the line that we had, that we actually tore down, and heading to the other builder block. And the other builder block has a space chamber card. Now this is the same technology, if you want to call it that, that we used to get the meteor into our base. Now it turns out that this builder block, it doesn't just transfer blocks, it also transfer entities. Like, have you ever seen the poltergeist where they like threw the balls or whatever into the closet, and then the balls fell out of like nowhere? Well, it looked like it came out of the ceiling. That's kind of like how it is. Like, you can just take an item like this and you can go like bam. Whoops. Okay, good, I got it back. And if it's within the space chamber range, it will catch it, and it will teleport it up there. It goes for players, it goes for cows, it goes for skeletons, it goes for creepers. So not just blocks, also entities. Now the type of items that it will not send will be tile entities. Okay, so what's a tile entity? A tile entity is a block that has, I guess, I'm not the best at explaining this, but it's going to be items that could have various types of information attached to it. Like, say, a sign. A sign will have all of the letters that you put in, so that could be quite a few different combinations. So that's a tile entity. Another tile entity is, I think, pretty much a furnace. Things that have inventory, okay? Because in the inventory you can have different things, so it's going to have different values. Things that are not tile entities are going to be like those Thaumcraft blocks over there, because it only has one type, even though like they may share an ID and then some of the other data, and it's escaping me right now. It's like metadata or MBT or something like that. But to be correct, I feel like I'd be lying to you. But you can't change what is inside there. That is the green one, and it's going to always be the green one. That's the black one. That's coal. That's redstone. So that's what that is. So now what we are using, because this, that's just a cover, and hopefully he doesn't notice it. This builder block is actually supposed to teleport this platform also in front of it. But because these are tile entities, it is not. So at first I was thinking that there's going to be a flaw in the plan, but we found a way to do this. The tile entity that we're using is carpenter's blocks. And I know that sounds weird, but it's like, it's only one type of block, right? So it's an is. Or is it because I have more than one here? It's R. I'm pretty sure it's is. I'm assuming it counts as a tile entity because the item that you put inside could be different kinds, so I guess that's what it is. So if there are any other Minecraft experts out there that know that I'm saying something wrong, then please let me know. I know I could probably break this faster, but I want to keep that grass, and just for safety's sake, I'm using the Silk Touch, and this pick is the only Silk Touch item I have. So we've got this. Alright, so the space chamber card. You have to make a space chamber, and that's going to be up there. We'll fly up there and grab those right after we break all this stuff and collect it. Great. And if you want to see me use it more, you can check out the video where I moved the meteor. Did I get all that glass? I did get all the glass, right? Yeah. Okay. And I don't need to take the stone. We're going to set this up over in his magic islands. I wanted to do it at his spawn base, but there's just so much stuff there. And I need just a little bit of area. I don't need as much as I used here. I just had it spread out so I could see everything. I need a little bit of area, and I'm pretty sure that his islands, he doesn't have them all hollowed out and like using them all. Okay, so I've got an inventory full. And this inventory is almost full too, so we'll take this along with us just in case there's anything else inside there that we need. And I've got a few extra spaces for other blocks. I want to tell you about this. It's sort of a warning. What I was going to do, see it's how it's painted glowstone? Well, the painted texture was TNT. So when he's breaking blocks, it was supposed to have painted glowstone that looks like TNT show up and kind of startle him a little bit. But the builder block, when the builder block from Rftools, I just found out that BC or Buildcraft has a builder block also. So when I say builder block, I usually mean Rftools because that's the one I'm in love with. So when it placed these, it placed them with the glowstone texture. So now every time I break these, it logs me out. So I can't really say crash because I can just like log back in right away. But so those are there permanently. I might be able to TNT them, but I don't know what kind of trouble I'll get myself into, so I'll just leave them. Okay, so we need to go and collect these. If you didn't want to or don't want to go watch the meteor video, this is how this works. You need the space chamber corner blocks, and you're going to need 8 altogether. Actually 7 of the corner blocks, 1 of the controller block, but this is made from a corner block, so just might as well make 8 and then make 1 of these out of 1 of the 8. Okay, so you put these in a cuboid, and I assume I'm using the right term, fashion. There we go. Fashion, and then you will, to make the chamber, or I guess activate it or make it, you would hit that with a wrench, a right click with a wrench, and then you would right click it with a space chamber card, which is inside one of our builder blocks right now, and then it's all linked, and that's how that works. And the maximum area that you can cover with those is a 128 by 128 by 128. You can move things in between dimensions, and I'm pretty sure we have everything here. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to go find a nice desert. Okay, so I'm braced for time. Is that a sentence? And so we are going to go for that first desert anyways, even though it's not the cloudy, misty desert that I was hoping for. Are we even going in the right direction? Where are we at? Okay, yeah, we're almost there. Nobody's on right now, so we should be safe. Alright, and here we go. Let's do it over this way. It's more in the middle. Here's a middle-ish. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get our crate out, because inside of that, I think, is where I put my angel block. Yep, there it is. And then from the crate, we're going to go up. And we're going to go up to like 250 something so that he has a long fall. Because when we drop slime menaces, we want to make sure and scare them so that they know not to come back. Alright, there we go. So we'll put down our controller block first. Let's get that back in our inventory. And I am all out of stone. The reason that I want stone is so that I can move these blocks around. Okay. So the landing pad is 5 wide. Yeah. Or not the landing pad, but the trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I should have some controllers. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 1, 2, 3, 5, and there. Get all my blocks back. All right. I think I lost. Oh, I thought I lost that one. Okay. So then, tall wise, we're not going to go all the way like the same height as the trap, because I think that I'm going to set the trap like 5 tall or something. You know, I might actually just do it 3 tall. And because, yeah, we don't need it that tall. We only need them to be in the space to teleport, and character's only 2 blocks tall, so we'll only do 2, and I don't know, just not really good reasons, just makes it easier setup because now it is set up and we just need our blocks back. So after we get these, and we're going to go down and we're going to let them know that we are the masterminds behind this containment. But before that, I do need to set these. There's my wrench. Just like I was telling you before. There we go. Space chamber made. And our space chamber card, since I've right-clicked it on that chamber block before, it should be already set to 1. There we go. We have a sign. So I need a direction for him to be able to see this sign. So we're going to do like this. Let's do something like slime Menace. Is that how you spell menace? Exiled. And then we'll just put our call sign, Toddy the body. There we go. Maybe he'll see that sign, maybe he won't. Let's get our stuff. Oh, we actually have our... I thought we put this away in the crate. I just didn't want to get it out because I'm lazy. And I just want to make sure that this is still... See, it says channel 1. So we're good to go on that. So let's pick that back up. Let's get our crate. Do we have space for it? We don't have space for it. We will put our cobblestone away, and then we will have space for it. There we go. Now I will meet you back at the Menace's base to finish up the prank. Oh, we almost forgot. We need to load this. Son of a gun. Okay, I'll meet you back at his base after I put down a chunk loader. Okay, we are back. So here's the deal. I think what it is that he teleports in. Yep, this goes back to spawn. And then he turns around, and then he hits this, and this goes to his base that is actually under the crater. So I imagine he's going to build up here sometime, which might take him a while to actually start building. So he might not even spring this right away if every time he comes in he just turns around and hits that book. If I were to put that builder block here, then that means that he's going to be able to see the... He's going to be able to see that micro block. I want to do it so that there's like grass around it. And if I were to put grass here, he's going to notice, right? You think I can get away with putting grass around it and him not notice? I mean, he probably came up here because he made these. He probably came up here and started bone milling stuff. What is this? He got a stash of ender pearls, so that means he probably does come up here pretty often. Anyways, so I don't know what we're gonna do about the thing with the trap. I might even be able to hide it underneath one of these blocks, but it's probably unlikely. I wonder if we can extend this. I wonder if he would notice that, and then we would have the trap kind of right here. We could probably do that, right? The trap would like... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be oriented in this direction. I think if we put it underneath here, okay, so then the trap would be this block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, or would it be 1 over? Alright, so it would be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I had to have it at 1 over. Alright, let's do that. I don't think that he has anything underneath his base, and this is driving me nuts, because I have just got a ton of stuff in my inventory. I don't even know why this is unnecessary. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have anything underneath here, but just to check. Nope, because that went straight through. We can start doing something here. And now the next thing is hoping that he just doesn't come back while we were doing this. Okay, so the builder block with the space chamber, we're going to need that one first, and that's that one. Let's put this one here. Okay, we can do that. And if we put it here, then that means it's going to go this way. Alright. There we go. So this is going to go right there. And that is the one with the space chamber. Alright, great. Now we want to start digging this up. I guess I didn't have to bring my own dirt blocks if I was just going to use his. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Then we'll get all of this. I'll have to move that torch. Okay. I wish I had a silk touch shovel. Ooh, this is going to be pretty close. We like barely made it. And there. Alright. So then the one in the middle, that's going to be this one right here. Alright, and it should have his name, hopefully. No, it doesn't. Alright, so we'll just redo this. Whitelist. Let's set it to 2. Whitelist Grok. Underscore duck farmer. There we go. So it should be just him. Range 2, whitelist. Alright, we're good to go. Now let's put down our tile entities. Should have dug out some space, but I'm kind of nervous. I just want to get this done. Alright, and then we'll fill in the blocks afterwards. Okay, so now I'm going to need some corners. I need something. I need a chest. That's what I need. Just give me a chest. I don't need these carpenter's blocks anymore. I can grab a chest. Let's get that out. Come on, chest. And there. We've got that. And we actually had a couple more chests. Now let's start throwing these pieces in. We'll grab them back as we use them. That's it, right? Okay. Put that back. I need my remote orderer. Need that. Okay. I need some of... Come on. I can't even think. So what are we gonna make the cage? Like, is that good right up here? Like this? We'll use that block? Alright, we'll use that block. Okay. So the shape card we will need to pull out, and we will use this corner block and this corner block right here to make our cage. So we'll take that down afterwards. Now we do need to get underneath, and we need to, yeah, we need to get underneath. There we go. Oh, wow, okay. I'm sorry, Grok. We'll put it together. We'll rebuild it for you. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't want to mess this up. And I can't get in there with my dang hovering. Come on, just slide in. There we go. Alright, let's clear out this underneath so that we can work. Great. Now, what sort of things do we need? Let's good, we have some stone. Let's put that right there. There. And then that way we can just kind of come down and walk in instead of having to float in there. Okay. So first we need one of these chests. We will need the builder block. There we go. Let's get over here. Alright. Put the builder block in. Yes. And then since we have it down, we will go ahead and set this, that corner, and this corner. Great. And then now we can destroy that. We don't need it because it just needs a coordinate. It doesn't need the actual block. Put that back inside, so that's good. It has plenty of power. Now we need to put the chest down. I don't know if he has this area chunk loaded. He's got to have it chunk loaded. Should we put one down just in case? Well, we did test where we left and then came back and it wasn't chunk loaded, so maybe it'd be alright. Okay, so now we need a redstone signal from this to this. So let's go get some pipe. Sleepy time? Yes. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. Pipe. Only 11. I'm surprised. I thought we needed more. Okay, so now that's good. When he does this, at least the glass will start to fill up the other thing. So now that is in there, let's get some of this clear glass first. Go back. Open. Oh, no, 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 no. Dang it. Okay, we have to have a slightly larger chest here somewhere, and we don't. We need 8 sticks. And we'll just use this chest right here. Look at our inventory, it's already getting full again. Get that. Okay, that, and I forgot the sticks. There we go. Now we have something called a slightly larger chest. This is also good if you want to hide wiring underneath too, because the chest is smaller, so you can see that there's a gap. This one, it covers the whole thing, and you can open it up. Alright, so let's get our glass in there. All equal like. There we go, and hopefully he plays along and breaks all of the glass so that he can get teleported. There we go. 3 more. Alright. So now we need to get a couple things of inventory in here. So that is going to require another chest and a node. Great. So it's going to be there. This is going to be here. This, and then now we need our other types of glass. That and this one here. We want the yellow first, so we'll put that inside the node, and then this we'll put the red in the red. I just didn't feel like making more of this because it takes a long time to do Tinker's Construct Glass unless you have it automated. So, alright, now we're getting down to it. Now, we want to set the comparator onto this chest, and I haven't tested to see if the comparator will send a signal with a slightly larger chest. Now, the chest that is, I can't get behind here. Maybe I can, yes. Okay, and it is detecting it. Now, we need to get the NOT gate on so that its signal will turn off before we put the red net down. There we go, and we can still walk through, which is great. Now we need red net, so that's this, and we need to connect the red net to this right here. So let's get at least a clear path. And I assume that we're just going to go around this way. And now I can't walk through anymore. So here we go, destroying more of Grok's base. That is the prank in itself. And there's the block. Okay, we got a little floater there. I'll have to go around and see if I can naturalize this up. Okay, it looks like I'm not going to be able to do this too much longer, so this signal is off, which is good. We've got the chest that is going to feed items into here. That's going to empty out. This should send a signal down to that, which is going to make it start building blocks. And just to be sure, let's dig this out so we can test it, or at least not test it, but look at it. And if we do our support thing, it should build that above us. Shape box, okay. It's probably not going to work. He's never going to make a video because it's just not going to work. And then this is going to be moving entities, working all the time when it's getting a signal. Channel 1, back. I need to explain this. The settings are back. I don't really want to move it just so I won't mess it up. Are back, move, copy, and swap. If it's move, then it's going from the chamber to where we are now, like by the builder. Back is going from the builder to the chamber, and that's the direction we want to go. So back. Alright, and then we just have to bring it over to this, and then that would be good. We'd be done. So let's do that. One more here, and then we should be able to go like this. Like if I can touch that, there we go. And then this right here, and then that should be that. Alright, so now it just seems like I set it up so easy just now. I don't even think that I set it up. I don't even think that I set it up right. But we will find out. Alright, so that should turn to dirt. I mean to grass. We will get our camouflage blocks. Okay, and it's not going off with us because we are not Grok _ duck farmer. Slime Menace. We won't know where anything is once we get this all covered up. I wish I could test it. I really, really wish I could test it right now and then still like set it up again afterwards. I have to worry about it. Do we have any leftover pieces? We didn't use this. We didn't. Let's put his torch back down, or at least see if we can put the torch down, because if you come and you look over here, it's going to say carpenter's blocks. Okay. So can I put a torch on carpenter's blocks? Actually, let's do the F7. Yeah. Right there. You can. Yes. Okay. 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 Good. So that looks the same. We don't need to power it. We don't need that anymore. The wooden storage crate. Let's see if there's anything inside that we needed. None of that stuff. I don't need... I was fine on RedNet. I don't need a screen controller. I was going to use the screen to tell him a message, but I couldn't get that to work with redstone. I think we're set. I think we're set. Let's get that. And then all we have to do is we need to put some of his island back together. So we'll do that with the stone. It looks fine from the top. Yeah. There. Okay. Can't tell anything over here. Let's go underneath. And we will go like that and like that. And that looks natural as can be. Might be that one right there. Yeah. Looks natural as can be. And I hope to heck that this works. Man, let's do the check again. Okay, so I had that thing set with the comparator that's going to send a signal that will hopefully send him off to that other deserty place. And it's back, and it was set to, here, I can uncover it right here. Keep running, moving entities. And it's going to do the 5x5 in front of it, so it should be. Did I not do this right? I don't think I did this right. Dang it, I don't want to reset this. So it's actually, this should be the first open spot, not this one. So we need to move it over, and I think I did this in my other build. So see, that's why we test these things. And I want to get in here. We'll have to make sure we put back that flower. What the? Oh, it's a carpenter's block. Okay, all the items come back to me. Grass. Let's do this, and I think if we hold down shift, yeah. And we don't need that down there. So we'll just fill this back in, and then we've got a couple dirt blocks on us, or grass blocks, just like that. And the flower goes right there. So now in front of it should be the carpenter's blocks. Yeah, that's what should be going. Okay. This better work. Alright, so let's stop worrying about it. Toddy the Body here, signing off. Pulling well, not pulling the prank, getting rid of our blue slime menace infestation. This is my first prank I've ever pulled on anybody on a server. So if the video wasn't prank worthy, I'm sorry, but well, I hope you guys have fun watching the reaction. Thanks, bye.